actually producing the fuel? The seeds and the leaves are toxic, so potentially crushing them could create toxic fumes. How does that add to costs of the project when you're actually making the fuel? And could that potentially present dangers to people?
I mean, the issue of toxicity of jatropha, as we have seen, as we have known, is an issue which we also take into account, due to the fact that some literature say that there are cancerogen substance in jatropha, and when we used to talk to our workers to protect themselves. They don't need to get involved working on it without any protection, because we don't know the reality. But anyway, we know that formerly people were using these seeds for other medicinal purpose. For instance, in the region they use jatropha seeds for treatment of illness such as typhus. It was already used. It means that people, it's not a new plant in the region. They have experience with it, but they didn't know in which they have never experienced the scale in which we have planted the plant right now. That's the difference. But it's not a new plant. But anyway, we are also we put enough emphasis on the fact that there are some health problems which can be linked to it.
So the region has experience with the plant. Based upon your experiences growing it and turning it into a fuel, do you think that jatropha offers a real solution for creating fuels on a large scale?
Absolutely, absolutely. One of the most important things which I want to say is, beyond the aspect of it can produce the first generation fuels. I mean, through the process, if you process the oil, the seeds, you get oil. It's something great. But the second thing is, with the press cake, with the waste, you can upgrade this waste to second fuels generation, and that is the point on which we are working in collaboration with many other research institutes in Italy and in Europe and Germany and in Germany. And we think that is the solution of sustainability. We don't need to rely only on the quantity of fuels which is only 33% of the seed cake. But the fact is that we have 4 tons of waste for 1 hectare. And these 4 tons we want to, first of all, produce biogases with it, and secondly, through pyrolysis to produce fuel and coal, which can be used for cogeneration. I mean, it means that with a seed we can produce we can produce many sources of fuels.
Well,
okay.
What kind of fuels can we produce?
We can produce first of all straight vegetable oil, which is a fuel, easy to be used for agricultural purpose. We can put it in tractors. We can produce biodiesel. We can produce biogases. We can produce syn fuel.
So you're talking about multiple revenue streams for the communities producing.
Not only for community, for the plant, for the plant. As your question was, is it possible to be sure that jatropha will produce enough fuels? I just want to tell you that let us go beyond the first generation biofuels, which all of us know, which is a technology which has been always experienced. It's a very old technology, but let us right now look on the possibility which the plant provides through the huge amount of waste which have been already set up, which have been already experienced for producing second generation fuels. I mean, synthetic fuel or syn fuel, and a kind of a kind of let's say coke, which can also be used for cogeneration purpose.
Well, certainly a lot of uses for it, and we really appreciate you sharing your experiences, and it'll be really interesting to see how all of these applications evolve. Irene Songsure Chevy, thank you very much.
Okay, the pleasure is mine.